Oh, oh, and y'all know, I know y'all ain't think I wasn't gonna talk about Dak. Like, I know y'all ain't think I wasn't gonna talk about Dak. So the only reason I haven't made a video in a while, in like 2 weeks, was because I got too much stuff on my phone, entirely too much. Got too many pictures, videos, all that stuff. I got to clear it out. So I'm using my, I'm on my mom's phone, actually. She got a lot more free space on her phone. So I'm going to clear my stuff out and start making videos every single day, maybe 2-3 videos a day, if I can. But anyway, back to Dak Prescott. So Dak, right, he goes out and he says that, you know, he's never going to kneel for the national anthem. It's because of what he just doesn't believe in that. He just feels like football is a place of peace and joy for him. He would never want to bring a controversy he would never want to bring a controversy like kneeling for the anthem to the field and disrupt and take away from all of the happiness and joy and the, you know, it takes away from that. Like, I guess he's saying, if you kneel for the national anthem, it takes away from that joy and happiness that the game brings a lot of people. Well, I'm sorry, Dak. If you want me to put the killing of unarmed African-American people on hold so you can have fun, so I won't disrupt your fun and your joy, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize, bro. If you want to put oppression and racial prejudice on the back burner and racism on the back burner so you can enjoy the game, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not having it. Like, and then the way, this is the thing. If he didn't want to kneel, if he said he wasn't going to kneel, okay, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to kneel. Majority of the guys in the NFL, black included, aren't kneeling for the national anthem. All right, cool. But it's the way he said it. The way he said it is if like it just takes away from the game when you bring such a controversy to the field. He was speaking as if it was something vile or heinous that these guys were doing. Like it was something that was just, like it was the equivalent of unarmed African-American men being shot out here by the police. Like it was the equivalent of that, the kneeling. Like, and that's why I was lost. Like, come on, bro, what are you talking about? And then he goes out and he further says, I'm more about action. I'm more about action than anything. I'm more about action. See, this is my problem with people that say this. Because they say that to make it seem like all the NFL players that are kneeling, they not doing nothing in their community, so it's not making a difference. That's ignorant as hell. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of racist people out here that's spewing that same rhetoric that Dak is saying, I'm be about action. Where are you in Chicago? Not knowing that it's people in Chicago out here on the front lines every day when stuff going on in our communities and marching and protesting, but they don't want to show that on the news. They act like we just out here and we don't care. We only care about it when something happens to us by the police. No, we care about both of those things, but one gets broadcasted more than the other, so it making it seem like we not doing nothing. Or maybe y'all know that we out here marching. Y'all just want to talk about, y'all want to act like y'all don't know we out here marching and protesting when things happen in our community as well. But when he said that, it's like he's saying like he challenging other players like y'all ain't really doing nothing. I'm about action. So Dak, now that you said that, we got to see your action now. We want to see what you're doing in the community. And he could be doing some things, but he got to broadcast it now because you coming out here and saying all that. You coming out here, jumping out on a limb and saying that, like basically telling like I'm about action. Well, we gonna have to see what you about now. Show it. Broadcast it since you just made a statement like that. Everything you do in the community, broadcast it. And then when he said it like, you know, it just takes away from the game and I'm about action. It's like, kind of like a slap in the face to Colin Kaepernick. And him being pushed out to the forefront as like a spokesperson for that is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Like, he should know he's only a pawn in this. For real. Like, he should know. He better hope he can play well enough to keep that starting position. Honestly. You know what I mean? But when he comes out and says that, like as if kneeling is as heinous as police officers killing unarmed African American people, he sounds ridiculous, bro. He sounds ridiculous. And again, he could have said he wasn't going to kneel. That's fine. He could have said he doesn't believe in it. He's going to say he doesn't believe in kneeling for the anthem. That's fine. It's the way and how he said it, like the way in which he said it, like as if like I would never do that. I would never bring that type of controversy to the field. You don't bring that. Like, we gotta put. It's not the time. It's not the time and venue for that. Are you serious, Dak? As a black man, you gonna say that? I don't care if he half and half. You got one drop. You know what they call you. You know what they call you. And it's people out here that was waiting for somebody like him, a black man who also happens to play for America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, to say something like that and attach themselves onto their rhetoric. Y'all don't understand how irresponsible y'all are when y'all say certain things like this. Because there's people that's waiting for y'all to say this type of stuff that say, ooh, look at Dak. He gets it. See? Why can't the rest of them get it? That look, it's ignorant for them to be kneeling during, it's ignorant for them to be kneeling during the anthem. That's what they gonna say when they see somebody like Dak Prescott saying those things. You gonna say that, bro? Pick another venue? As if these people care about what's going on in our community already. We gotta do it doing something that they love. We gotta protest during something that they love for them to get to talking about it and to raise awareness about it, because they not gonna care because it's not happening to them. They're not gonna care. So ain't no better venue than to do it during the game. So you can know this is something that we feel passionate about, and this is something that's not made up. When Dak comes out and says stuff like that, it's a better venue for that and all of that. It's a slap in the face. Like, I wouldn't bring that type of controversy. He make it seem like it's like they protesting. Like, I understand what they're protesting for, but you know, I don't want to bring that type of controversy. It's like a slap in the face, bro. Like, the stuff that we going on in our community ain't serious. Come on, fam. Like, are you, like, I couldn't believe him. And then he come out and try to put up LeBron James post about when LeBron opened the school. See action. No, don't try to cling on to what LeBron James did to get you out of this hole. No, brother, because we ain't letting you out of here. I don't care who, I don't care what people say. That was irresponsible for him to go out there and say that like that, in that manner. Like, for him to act like it was just so egregious. Like, what? Like, I understand. You can love America. I've loved the opportunities America has afforded me, but I'm going to be real and say what's real out here. I'm going to say this. We have a problem out here. You know what I'm saying? So when you have, like, first of all, like when he said, I don't want to bring that type of when you bring that type of controversy, it takes away from the game. Well, when you bring that type of racism and prejudice, you know what I'm saying, to traffic stops, it takes away a life. It takes away the life of a husband, a father, a brother, a son. You know what I mean? And so what you saying, Dak? You get how crazy you sound with that? Come on, man. Like, and it's gonna be people that say you don't get it. He doesn't have to agree. No, black people don't condemn you because you don't agree with what we're saying. That ain't it. It's when you try to undermine a cause that we're fighting for, oppression that we're fighting against. That's when we rise up and we get mad. Don't try to undermine the movement. Don't try to undermine what Colin Kaepernick doing. Don't ever do that. That's disrespectful. He don't gotta agree, but don't undermine it. Don't talk about it as if like it's just something like it shouldn't be done or something like that. Like, come on, fam. That's where you get lost at. That's where you get lost at. You don't have to agree with us. So they always try to say this, oh, black people get mad and call you this and that and call you all type of your names when you don't agree with them. And then you got black people saying that stupid stuff. Like, stop it. Stop clowning out here and buck dancing for these people. Stop it. You know what we doing. We call you out when you're trying to undermine a movement that's fighting for rights of our people. That's when we get mad. So when Dak say that like that, get up out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. He's speaking on, and then it looks so bad too because he played for the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. And bro, come on, stop it, fam. You was down in Mississippi. You played for the Cowboys, so maybe you was oblivious to it. Maybe you was exempt. But you know what be going on out here. It's just, it made my skin crawl. Like, for real though, that's a cornball brother. That's a cornball brother. When you know what's going on out here as a black man, and you try to act like them kneeling is something egregious, or it's just something it's just something so controversial it shouldn't even never be thought of. And when you know people out here getting killed, losing their lives unjustly, all because of a prejudice, or you know you're scared you fear for your life. Why? He looks scared of you because you scared of inner city black people. Scared of inner city black people that wear Timberland boots. Might got dreads in their head. You know what I'm saying? You seen somebody else be aggressive with dreads, so you thinking, oh man, oh, they all like this, so we gonna just shoot. You know what I mean? I don't get no pass for that. Same thing. We're gonna talk about Cornball Brothers. I was never mad at Rob Parker when he called RG3 a cornball brother, because that's exactly what he is. And why is he a cornball brother? Him, the same way as that. Not because of the way they talk, not because of the way the neighborhoods they come from, not because of their education, or they talk with they talk with, what's the word I'm looking for? They talk so eloquently. None of that. Because I'm an educated man as well. With 2 degrees. Bachelor's and master's. But it's the way that they try to, like, and this is the thing, like when Dak undermining the cause for his people, and then RG3, when he was coming up and he was being, talked about as a great quarterback, a future great quarterback in his league, and he was like, I don't want to be known as a black quarterback. That's cool. You don't want to be known as just you don't want to be known to be good as just good for a black quarterback. But the way he was saying it, like, he don't ever want his race associated with his name. He don't ever want to be, don't call me a black quarterback. I'm just a quarterback. It was almost like he was trying to distance himself from his culture or his race. Like, I don't want to be known as a black quarterback. Like, bro, get out of here, fam. Stop it. You got braids in your head looking like Pusha T. Get out of here. That's when I thought RG3 was so corny, when he kept saying he don't want to be known as a black quarterback. Kept saying it, bro. Like, what you trying to tell us, bro? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Like, that's when you become a cornball brother. Don't try to distance yourself away from the culture. You know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't try to distance yourself away from who you are. That's when we're going to say you a cornball brother. And Rob Parker was right. RG3 is a cornball brother for that. Like, for real. Keep trying to act like he ain't black. I don't want to be known as black. Man, if I'm great, listen, I'm not good just because I'm black, but I'm a black quarterback. I'm black for sure. Yeah, I'm black. Yeah, I'm a black quarterback. I am. I'm not just good for a black quarterback. I'm good overall, but I'm a black quarterback for real, no doubt. That's what I'm going to say. That's how I would be. You know what I mean? So, all that, man. Dak Prescott killed me, though. Just so embarrassing. Especially to see other people like we seen what Muhammad Ali said. It's going to be people that's going to undermine the cause and try to act like everything's okay. It's flowers and roses. We shouldn't talk about certain things at certain events. We shouldn't talk about that in front of people. We don't want to talk about. No. So I'm gonna continue to be uncomfortable. So I'm gonna continue to let things happen, so you won't be uncomfortable. Even though it's not affecting your people, I'm gonna not say stuff so you will be comfortable. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't I be uncomfortable because of stuff happening to my people? But I'm making you uncomfortable because I'm talking about it? How much sense does that make? Y'all tell me what that is, bro. Y'all let me know. Am I tripping or what? But it is what it is, man. Again, I say I'm a lover of all people. Everybody know that I embrace everybody. You fool with me, I fool with you. But I'm going to call it what it is. I'm going to tell it how it is, especially when there's stuff going on in the community that's just ridiculous and unjust stuff happening in my community. I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to speak on unjust stuff happening outside of my community. I'm going to speak on it because that's who I am. But, yeah, Dak, get him up out of here, man. He was hurt when that sunken place hit him. That mural of him in a sunken place from Get Out, it hurt him. It really hurt him when he seen celebrities talking about him and jumping in. People with high entertainment status talking about him as well. And I know people going to be in the comment section. Who cares what people think? Black people always dissing. Man, shut up. For real. You know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Getting out here and just acting like it's so heinous and egregious, I just didn't agree with that. Dak could have said he don't want to kneel for the anthem. He didn't have to. He could have said he's going to stand firm what he believe in. He don't want to sit down for the anthem or kneel for the anthem. That's fine. It's when he tried to act like it was heinous and undermine it and act like we got to have a better venue for that. I'm all about action, as if these players and NFL players not out here doing stuff in their community. So Dak, you go ahead and put up and shut up. Start putting up what you're doing in the community to make a difference now. Let's show you bringing police and try to improve police relations with inner city community. Let's see you do that. And then we can move from there, Dak. I'm out.